I have tested near enough every major power bank company's contribution to the whole solar power generator world, and although I'm never going to suggest that I'm an expert on them at all, I think I've got a pretty good knowledge of what goes into them and what they do and how they function and which ones are the best. Over the last few years, I've reviewed the 3 main biggest power bank companies in the game, and out of those 3, I chose one to take me all the way through last year, review their products, travel to other countries to review their products and to launch their new products. But now there's a new power bank in town. Now this, my friends, is GROWATT's new 1500 Infinity power bank. This is probably the better looking power bank out of the whole lot. I'm not gonna lie, I like the handles on the side, and the main thing that does it for me is the thing that all the other power banks, well, most of the other power bank companies are missing: wireless charging on top. It's so easy just to go chuck your phone on there and let it charge without having to plug wires in and all that kind of stuff. So already that's a winner for me. I've been asking that other big power bank company to do that and asking why they don't do it. You've got all this space on top where you can stack them together, so why not put wireless charging on top? Well, this has got it. So already 1 point up for the GROWATT 1500 Infinity. It also has its own app, so you can turn it on, turn all the individual functions on, all of that business through an app, which is dead easy to use. I've even got it on my phone now. It is the MyGrow app. What better way to test this new power bank than by cooking myself some chips? I want you to see how this works. We've got 34% left. It's currently used about 9% in 13 minutes of cooking. We're currently cooking at 22 watts because it's only the electric fan in here that's working, but that does go up to 900 watts, 950 watts ish, 975 watts currently. There you go. We can cook chips. We're using about 10% of the power bank's power, just to give you a basic indication of how you can use it. We've got USB-A, we've got fast USB-A, 2 USB-C PD ports there. For a change, it lights up green. The noise you can hear now is the air fryer. This doesn't really make any noise at all. It's relatively silent, to be honest. Now, GROWATT aren't a new company. They are actually an industry leader. You've probably not heard of it before. I had seen them around on the horizon, but I never actually reviewed one of their power banks before, so it is new to me, although they are actually one of the professionals and the market leaders in the industry. You can charge this thing with solar, 12 volt or 240, and although it's not as fast charging as some of the others, 2.5 hours from 0 to full is pretty damn good. It's got 1512 watt hours with a maximum of 2000 watt output, so things like smaller air fryers work perfectly on this. You could even run a hoover. I'm going to hoover my floor shortly. You could even hoover up just by using this. You can plug 800 watts of solar into this thing. 800 watts of solar. And that will charge that up in 2.5 hours using 800 watts of solar. How mad is that? That's pretty good. 800, that's more than most people, more than I've got on my roof. You can plug 800 watts of solar into that to charge it. Insane. Another advantage of this one is that it's much lighter than others on the market. Now, my chips are about cooked nice and crispy in my little air fryer, so I'm going to show you around. The main thing about this is these 2 handy carrying handles and the shape of it, which is that makes it stand out from all its competitors. Look at that. It's a huge bank, a huge battery, and again, doesn't really weigh that much. You can just push it around, carry it around with you. It's been sat there on this little table here for the last few weeks. I have used my air fryer in it multiple times. I charge all my camera equipment, all my power banks, which are for my heated body warmer, are on charge all night through that, especially because in winter I've not got a lot of solar coming in on my van, so this is just a handy backup for that. I can charge it at work, I can charge it in a coffee shop, I can charge it at friends' houses through the 240. It is a damn good bit of kit. Now I charge all my iPads in there, my laptop in there, my drone in there, everything gets plugged in on this, and it's just handy to have it there. So, full disclosure, they've paid me to do this review. That doesn't mean I'm going to give it a good review. It doesn't mean I'm going to give it a bad review. I'm just going to give it a review. All the things on there are relatively standard in the solar power generator world. So, they're USB USB ports aren't better than anybody else's. They are the same as everybody else's. This one has got 4 USB A's and 2 PD ports, which I've already said. Relatively standard, the same as all the others. It's got 4 AC outlets on the back. Again, relatively standard. It's got a cigarette lighter plug. I still don't really understand why they put cigarette lighter plugs on. It seems a bit dated to me, but they do. And then 2 12-volt 3-amp outputs. Again, it's very similar to all the other power bank companies out there. It's very difficult to, obviously I'm not going to lie to you, it's very difficult to say that this is the best one on the market, because although it is up there with the best, they are quite the same. Prices do vary. A lot of companies are having sales on and all that kind of thing. These are damn bloody good. Again, the wireless charging on top just makes a difference. In fact, I wonder if I can charge my earphones on there as well. You can as well. I can charge my AirPods. Look at that, it's charging. So I don't even have to plug them in. I can just have them sat on there whilst I've got everything else charging. I've got all my power banks charging, my laptop, my phone, my iPad, everything, and I can just stick my earphones on top and they can charge. That just makes the whole thing different to me. It just makes it's all better. Anyway, listen, there's a link in the description where to get this. Again, I think they are pushing their product out there, so you're probably going to see other people doing these reviews as well. Don't get it twisted. If you don't want one, don't go buy one. I'm not going to force you to buy one. I'm not going to say that these are the best ones out there, but they are up there. They are a really good competitor to all the other people on the market. Check them out. They look, to be honest, these do look better. These are the better looking ones, to be fair. They are better looking. I'm going to say it. Anyway, links in the description. Love you all. One love. Bye, Felicia.
Sit down.
Jump off it. One of the really good things about this product is you don't have to just cook your chips at home. You can take your chips on a drive. In fact, you can cook your chips anywhere you want. On the bonnet of a Land Rover, in the boot of your car. You name it, it can cook chips there.